Every year, roughly 45 million Americans go on a diet, spending $33 billion on weight loss products. Now, a groundbreaking new plan may help those dieters lose up to 20 pounds in 6 weeks without having to give up pizza, pasta, or even alcohol. With more, we are joined in studio by our old friend, New York Times best-selling author, Dr. Ian Smith. Here is his latest book. It is called The MetFlex Diet: Burn Better Fuel, Burn More Fat. It lays out a one-of-a-kind 6-week plan to burn fat more efficiently by improving metabolic flexibility. It's available now. Dr. Ian, great to see you.
In person.
You have joined us for years via Zoom, especially during the crazy days of the pandemic. Right. You're finally here.
Yes.
And you look great.
Thank you.
It's great to see you. So walk us through what is the basic principle we're talking about here.
Yes. Most people are unable to burn fuels properly. The two major fuels we like to burn are carbs and fats. Some people can burn carbs well, but not fats, or they can burn fats well and not carbs. They are metabolically inflexible. You need to be able to burn both well to lose weight, so the metabolism is stuck. It's not that their metabolism is slow. It's not that they're doing the wrong thing. It's that they're not doing the right mixture of things. So this is a 6-week program to unstick your metabolism to get you to start losing weight by exposing you to carbs and fats with a little bit of fasting. So it's not always what you eat, it's also when you eat it. And so the book is a daily meal plan with options and customization that shows you what you can have and allows you to do it in combination with the fasting.
And you really get into the specifics here. You basically just have to follow what you're talking about. And we've got some photos. You had like 1,000 people try this, right?
Yes.
And we've got some before and after pictures we want to show in terms of the results. What did you see in terms of when people started doing this?
So people had a great time with this because the food is affordable and it's easy. This is Lisa Davenport. She lost 17 pounds. What they found, this is Jill, she lost 17 pounds and 11 inches. They lost up to 14 to 16 pounds on average in 6 weeks. Some lost up to 24 or 25 pounds, but they also lost inches. They lowered their blood pressure. They lowered their cholesterol levels. And everyone said that this was a doable plan because they were still eating fun foods. I don't say cheap foods, but foods that are normal, easy, affordable. And I think that's why they love the plan so much. It's easy to do.
And the idea of cutting off everything doesn't make sense for most people. It's not sustainable, right?
That's exactly right.
All right, so we're going to go through some specific times here. We're looking at breakfast.
Yes. So sometimes we're having carb days, sometimes we're having heavier fat days. So you may have sometimes pancakes and bacon, which is one of my favorites. You can have omelets with some vegetables and some cheese in there, which is very nice. Sometimes, yes, you're going to have pizza. Now, we're not going to eat a whole half a pie, but you're still going to have pizza. You don't have to get rid of it. Sometimes you have a turkey sandwich. We're going to have fries on those carb days. Remember, we're trying to load up carbs sometimes and then go to fats. Sushi, I love sushi, so this is a nice tuna here, sushi tuna. And then salmon, my favorite fish. Now, look at the vegetables. You also want to make sure on your keto days, because we're doing some keto, we're cycling in and out of keto. So carbs, keto, carbs, keto. That means fats, carbs, fats, carbs. But you want to have low carb vegetables, and then sometimes you're going to have steak if you're a meat eater. And people love the idea that you are going to have some alcohol on certain days. Why? Because people like alcohol. They're going to drink alcohol. Why create a plan that people are going to only stick to for a day or two or a week? This is about lifestyle changes.
So these are the portion sizes you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, here's always been my struggle when I try to sort of cut back in terms of calories so I can lose weight. I get real tired, I get nauseous, I get hangry, I get irritable for everybody. It's hard for me to focus. How do I get over that on especially the fasting days?
So that's a sign that you are metabolically inflexible, actually. There's no blood test for this, but what you just described in the book is classic. You are inflexible. So the way you get over it is you start your fast small. There are 3 different types of fast we're going to do. We're going to do alternate day fast. 1 day of normal eating, then 500 calories. Normal eating, that's one fast. The other fast is time-restricted feeding, which is what you're talking about. How many hours in a day you're going to eat, how many hours you're going to fast. Start with a 12-12, easy. So 12 hours of the day you're going to eat all your foods, 12 hours you're going to fast. And the last fast people like is the 5-2 method. 5 days of normal eating, 2 days of low-calorie eating. Those 2 days can't be next to each other. And by the way, we created a workbook for this purpose too, by the way. So there's a workbook that people follow. They lost 25% more weight in the Facebook group, which people should join at home. It's called MetFlex Diet. Join our group. But they lost it because they're accountable. You have to write down what's working, what's not working, and it keeps you on the plan.
And you also lay out exercise plans for all this in the book.
All in the book,
which is, reasonable. It seems doable, which is the most important thing.
Everything has to be doable so people can make it a lifestyle, which is why in our Facebook group, people say this works for them.
So Dr. Ian Smith has now written his 550th book. How many books is this for you?
This is 24.
24 books! And he's still got more knowledge.
Well, how many shows is this for you?
I know. It's
thousands of shows.
Yeah, exactly. That we've done together, too.
That's right.
Great to see you. Congratulations. The MetFlex Diet, Burn Better Fuel, Burn More Fat is available now, and he'll be back next week with his new book. No. Dr. Ian Smith, great to see you.
Good
Congratulations.
To see you,
this is awesome. We'll be right back.